What's going on, guys? Welcome to another video. This is going to be the start of our Star Wars reviews leading right up to episode 8. We're going to do one once a month. This is my friend Ali.
Hello.
We're going to be reviewing every single episode of Star Wars, but before we get to the good Star Wars, we got to review the not so good Star Wars, even though I don't hate them completely. So this is going to be our Phantom Menace review. If you haven't seen Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, I don't recommend seeing it. But there is going to be spoilers in this review just so you have me more. So don't crack up at me in the comments because you haven't seen it. Qui-Gon Jinn dies. I'm sorry. So, Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. We're going to try and remain as positive as we can throughout this thing. So I'll let you start. What do you like about Episode 1?
Alright. Okay, the first one, and this is partially due to some tie-in stuff like the Nintendo 64 game, but the pod racing scene is pretty cool.
It's the sound design in that scene where it's like, whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah, and we get to explore more of Tatooine,
Yeah.
which I think people have been wanting to do forever, so that's cool.
Now, is that Beggar's Canyon? You know when Luke says, "It used to balls I walk rats in my T16 at Beggar's Canyon back home." It's like,
I'm sure that they go through Beggar's Canyon. I'm sure
they have to.
Because I'm pretty sure you do in the video game. So, and the video game's pretty accurate to the movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's like the first part of the movie I like. Second part is obviously Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan. Probably the best, it is the best casting in the prequel trilogy.
It is.
Absolutely no comparison. And
I mean, the main thing is the lightsaber fight at the end.
yeah, Duel of Fates, everything about that whole scene is just wall-to-wall fantastic. So yeah, definitely my top 3.
I like, this is like a controversial pick. I actually really like some of the politics.
It's not that the movies, like, people always go on about how you can't have the politics, it's boring, no one likes that, but no, it is necessary in some way.
But it's like you know, it's called Star Wars, and how do wars start? With politics.
Yes, that's true.
Okay, look, the Japanese racist aliens.
Oh god,
You
that's
know.
regrettable.
Yeah, I pretty much like the Duel of the Fates, the pod race. See, the pod race, I think, goes on maybe a little bit too long. Here's something I really like, and a lot of people don't like it, and that's cool, but Watto.
Oh yeah, I mean Watto was actually my favourite character as a kid, and I still can't figure out why.
It's the voice. I think that's it. It's like, but like, you know, people crack up at the racist Nemoidian, you know, Trade Federation dudes.
Yeah.
But no one cracks up about Watto being racist.
Yeah. I have heard some people do it, but it's not as big of a thing.
Matrix don't work on me. Only money. Best thing in that whole movie.
Yeah.
I actually really like Qui-Gon Jinn.
Yeah.
I actually really like Qui-Gon Jinn, even though his character's like, you're not really sure what his character is. Like, they don't really.
I really like, if you could alter the story just even this slightly and you wouldn't even need Qui-Gon Jinn to be in it.
It should have been Obi-Wan's movie.
Yeah.
That's what I think it should have been. It should have been Obi-Wan's story, because, you know, the way Master Yoda instructed me, and then it's like, oh, Yoda never taught him.
Why
Like,
confuse the point by putting Qui-Gon Jinn
Qui-Gon,
in?
I can get like the whole, like, you know, okay, well, Yoda trains them all when they're younglings, and I guess maybe Yoda trained Obi-Wan a bit more after Qui-Gon.
Yeah.
And he did train him at the end of Revenge of the Sith, so,
But still, you can't really, everyone can't go around saying, the Jedi Master who instructed me.
Yoda wasn't his master, it was Qui-Gon.
Yeah.
I actually really like Sam Jackson.
Sam Jackson is so distractingly Sam Jackson though.
It is, and people say he's miscast, but it's like, I like Sam Jackson, like, this is, you know, like, look, The Rock would be distracting.
Yeah,
But
you've talked about
if you
this.
put The Rock in Star Wars, I'm not going to complain, because I love The Rock. But I actually really like Mace Windu. He's a dumb character.
Yeah, with
You know,
an
all the-
awful name.
The Jedi Council in these prequels are just made out to be idiots. Like, they're all idiots, you know? It's like, oh, the Sith Lord we're looking for happens to have sound exactly the same as the dude who wants all the political power. Can't be him.
Yeah, they're bizarre. They're just, I can't even figure out what their motivations are half the time, and that's a real problem in a movie like that. A series like this, to be honest.
But it comes down to you can explain anything in Star Wars with the Force.
Yeah.
Okay, what are some other problems? Let's talk about Jar Jar Binks. We gotta talk about Jar Jar Binks. I wanted to avoid it, and she probably wanted to avoid it too, but we gotta get into Jar Jar Binks. Jar Jar Binks.
Alright, so child me was not averse to Jar Jar Binks. A lot of kids probably really liked Jar Jar Binks. A lot of kids probably still do like Jar Jar Binks. But that character is pointless, annoying, and stupid.
I can see why he's in there, like, especially when you hear, like, at first he was supposed to be, like,
Yes.
a warrior, and he was supposed to be a really cool, badass Gungan
I'm
person.
curious what happened.
I think what happened was, I want to make this more of a kids movie. And George Lucas has always said Star Wars is for kids, which it is.
Yeah.
I don't think he realized, even making Phantom Menace, I don't think he realized quite how big the fan base is and how picky they are.
Almost like absurdly picky. You kind of, a lot of Star Wars fans are just insufferable, if we're being honest.
Yeah, but I also get, like, you know, look, they're his movies, and, you know, he can do what he wants with them. And I respect that, but at a certain point, you're gonna be like, okay, like, and I will say, you know, I don't blame the actor who played Jar Jar, I just blame the writing around it.
The actor was like, you know, obviously he was hired for a job. You're not going to say no to George Lucas, like.
But like I said to you before, it's like if you know, I can't act for shit, but if I get the call saying you're the new lead in the new Star Wars movie, I'm there.
Yeah. And like, at that point, at that time, George Lucas was considered, you know, among the very best, like with Coppola and
he was at the height of his power. It was like no one could say no to him.
Yeah, he was the auteur director. You don't say no to that kind of power. It was only in, like, after those movies people were saying, yeah, George Lucas fucked that up.
I don't say no to George Lucas now. And I nearly met him once. Anyway, that's another story. Okay, let's talk about Child Anakin. Now, I don't blame Jake Lloyd at all.
He was a kid, and people
not his
should
fault.
stop making fun of him.
It's the fact that, like, Coppola and De Palma and all of George Lucas and Scorsese, like, all of George Lucas's buddies all said, don't make Anakin a 9-year-old kid.
Yeah, start it from, like, you know, young adulthood, whatever.
Like in his like late teens, early 20s, and he went and started it. And apparently that was like his rough draft for 7 was this young girl, like 9-year-old girl. He was starting basically again from the bottom. But I can watch this movie, unlike Attack of the Clones, which we will get to. I can watch this movie and get enjoyment out of it.
It's not like people go on about it as though it is the worst movie ever made and there is no redeeming qualities to it.
And it's not the worst Star Wars movie. By far, it is not the worst Star Wars movie. You know what I do? Surprisingly, a lot of people hate this, and I love it. I actually really like this guy, Boss Nass.
Yeah. Now, is he going to be President Nixon?
I don't know. I never thought of it that way. Is he?
He reminds me of him. I don't know.
You know what? I like him.
Nixon, like that kind of, yeah. I like him too.
But a lot of the special effects in this movie were like revolutionary. I mean,
yeah, the mocap for Jar Jar.
Jar Jar, I think he was like the first mocap, full mocap character
and
ever.
really, of like all of the problems with Jar Jar that you can have, everyone still believes that he's in the scene with these people. Like, that's good. He's a marvel of effects.
A lot of the effects still hold up.
Yeah.
And it's hard to believe. It's like, what is that movie, like 20-something years old now?
Don't even remind me. It's 18.
18 years old. It's like, that's crazy. But they still hold up. Like, Jar Jar still holds up.
Yeah.
CGI.
Some of the green screen stuff, you know, but that's just kind of, green screen's always gonna not look amazing.
Yoda, it depends on which version you're watching, right? So you've got the version where they went back and they CGI'd over Puppet Yoda.
Yeah.
But I think in either version, Yoda looks like crap.
Yeah, but CGI one looks better than the puppet one. The puppet one looked kind of terrifying.
The puppet one looked like, you know how there was that other Yoda-like character at the council, Yaddle? Her name was Yaddle. It was like a female Yoda. That's what he looked like.
God, it was, yeah. What I don't understand about that is, how do you forget how to make puppets? Like, he looked miles below the puppet in the original trilogy.
And you had Frank Oz doing it.
Yeah.
I don't think it was Frank Oz's fault. I just think whoever signed off, like George Lucas signing off and that, like I get he wanted to make Yoda look a bit younger.
But he actually looks older to me in that, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe if they just gave him more hair.
Maybe.
Keep the puppet the exact same, just give him more hair.
Although I actually don't know what happened to the puppet from the original trilogy. We might not have been able to use him anyway.
I gotta point this out because she pointed this out to me.
Okay.
You can hear Jar Jar Binks at the end of Return of the Jedi.
Yes, he says, "We set free!"
Or we shall win or something. I think it's we shall win.
Oh, okay. I heard free.
Oh, is it free?
I thought it was free. Doesn't
Okay,
matter.
it's one of the
point
two.
is, once you hear it, you can't unhear it.
Yeah.
It's there with
It's
alive.
at the end of Return of the Jedi where they're going around to all the planets, the victory celebration thing, you can hear Jar Jar Binks, so confirmation he's still alive in that
Yeah.
movie.
That's on Naboo. That's a Naboo.
Yeah, it's on Naboo, yeah. When they go to Naboo, you can hear we shall win. Is it him on top of there's one on top of a building?
It could be him. I don't know.
I don't think it
I
is,
just know that it's his
George
voice.
Lucas is like, "Eh, put that in there.
Yeah, just sneak that in.
Did you notice that when they're walking up just before the peace ceremony thing at the end of Phantom Menace, did you notice that they have a Mace Windu stand-in?
No.
So as you've got Obi-Wan and Anakin standing there.
Was it
and-
Lawrence Fishburne?
No. But before Palpatine comes up, when Palpatine's coming up to Anakin and says, you know, we will watch your career with great interest, there's a black dude standing there that is clearly supposed to be Mace Windu, but it's not Sam Jackson. It's like, really? Why? It's clear he looks like 10 years younger than. But then, like when they're on the steps and you're panning around, and there's Sam Jackson standing there, so clearly he was there that day.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't notice that.
I gotta show you that after this.
Yes.
I gotta show you that. It's really something. Like I caught it the first time I saw the movie, and I've caught it every time, and it bugs the hell out of me because you can tell. Like, and he's got he's actually got a darker skin shade.
Oh.
So it actually makes it a lot worse. Where it's like it's not even. It's just lazy filmmaking.
This can tie into the whole trilogy, so it's not important. You feel free to cut this, but
I'm not gonna cut it.
okay. Natalie Portman.
Oh, Natalie Portman. Do it.
Oh my god, she's one of those actresses where if she is interested, she's really good. Like Black Swan, something else she was in that.
She was like
Swan, like
90s.
Leon.
She's like the 90s, early 2000s Jennifer Lawrence, where it's like you watch Jennifer Lawrence in X-Men Apocalypse, she doesn't give a shit.
Yes.
But in everything else, she's incredible.
Yeah, like, so if she cares, she puts everything into it and she's amazing. Like, I could, maybe not at this exact moment because apparently I've had a brain fart, but I could name you like 5 movies where she's flat out phenomenal. But in this, and in Thor, if you've seen Thor,
Oh,
I
she's
assume
horrible
you
in
have.
Thor. She's horrible in Thor.
She doesn't give a shit and you can tell in her performance. Everyone else is trying and then
You know
there's
what
just
though?
her.
In Revenge of the Sith, I think she was trying a bit harder.
A little harder.
I think because you know the scene where she's crying, the scene where she's I was gonna say something on Padme and I've forgotten.
I don't know.
I had a brain fart. I was gonna
You're
say something
breaking
else.
my heart.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Yeah, okay, I take that back. She wasn't that good in Sith.
We can say that she was better, but that's not a comment on goodness.
Yeah, that's true.
Just that she got to show an emotion on her face.
Also, they kind of crammed 3PO and R2 into Phantom Menace. It was like R2
It had
came
to
up a
be
bit
there.
more organically, but 3PO. Actually, what I heard was, and I should bring this up, what I heard from Pablo Hidalgo, who runs the story group at Lucasfilm, is that Anakin didn't create 3PO from scratch. He found 3PO and rebuilt him.
Yeah, I can believe that, but it's still like, just why?
I do like that scene, like, you know, where they come in, they first arrive at Anakin's house, where he takes them back to his house, and then all like immediately, come on, I'll show you 3PO. It's like, you're already 9 years old, you're already taking a go to your bedroom. Good job, Jake Lloyd, good job. Are you an angel? An angel.
No.
It makes me laugh.
Oh my God.
It makes me laugh.
Okay, I brought this up to you earlier, the and I'm not going to spend too much time on it because it's just real life versus how things work in Star Wars, but the aging in Star Wars makes no sense in these prequels. How?
How he goes from Jake Lloyd to Hayden Christensen.
Yeah, and like, okay, so I'm not sure how long it's meant to have been,
10
but
minutes. I haven't seen her in 10 years, Max. 10 years. So he's supposed to be 19 in Attack of the Clones.
Which means she's meant to be 24, which isn't that big of a deal, but she looks exactly the same.
Exactly the same.
Yeah.
Also, apparently, that's what I was going to say about like 5 minutes earlier. This is what ADD does to you. I get on a roll and you just lose it.
Yeah.
And apparently, Natalie Portman was a nightmare to Keira Knightley on set. She made her cry.
That
She was
makes
like the
me
biggest
so
bully.
mad because Keira Knightley seems like a really nice person.
I mean, that has nothing to do with the movie.
I'm just saying that I feel protective of her. Is that weird? I just want her to be happy.
She deserves a good life. I think, have we covered everything?
I think so.
I think so.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of everything. I don't want to relive. I had to rewatch this movie to talk about this movie.
I do
I'm
want
just
to
kinda
mention,
ramble.
because you know how some bits were filmed, well, how much was filmed in Australia? Quite a bit, right?
Yeah, the main studio they used was in Sydney, yeah.
Yeah, so I want to mention just as a trivia tidbit that Rose Byrne, who is pretty well known these days for a lot of like big American comedy movies, like she was in Bridesmaids and Bad Neighbours.
Bad Neighbours, by the way, Bad Neighbours, she's so good.
She's so good, but she was one of, along with Keira Knightley, she was one of Padme's duplicates, what?
Yeah.
Those things, those people.
Handmaidens.
Handmaids.
I love the nerve of the decoy of Padme
Thank you.
when she says, you know, where they get R2 and he's just come from saving the ship, and she goes, "Handmaid, go and clean this droid up." It's like, yeah, you like that must have been Keira Knightley's way of getting back at Natalie Portman. Like, yeah, you can go and clean this droid. Like, it's and also Captain Pornaka, whatever his name is. Pornaka. I think it's Pornaka. Anyway, whatever. Panaka, whatever.
The names of this man.
You know, what is this droid's name? And he looks at R2, like he reads the dome, like R2. There's no label on R2 with his name on it. None.
Yeah.
But somehow he goes up to it's R2D2, like he knew it. That just makes me mad. It just makes me mad. But that is our Phantom Menace review. We will be back, I think, next month with Attack of the Clones, which is possibly the greatest Star Wars movie of all time.
Yeah, should have won Best Picture.
It should win all the Academy Awards.
All the awards.
All the awards.
Even in the years that it didn't come out.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, you're going about Leonardo DiCaprio not having an Oscar, but how does Attack of the...
Where's the love for Attack of the Clones?
I like Phantom Menace. It's just, it's like, I can watch it, I can enjoy it. I don't hate it. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen. I didn't accuse George Lucas of raping my childhood, and I think a lot of Star Wars fans just go over the top with that sort of thing. Like, you just calm down, okay? Just calm down.
Yeah, it's a movie.
It's not that bad. It's not good either. It's not great. But hopefully we've highlighted some good and bad, and I want to know what you guys think in the comments, whether you like Phantom Menace, whether you don't like Phantom Menace. Do you love Jar Jar? Actually, if there's any Jar Jar lovers out there,
we're trying to get together like a petition for a Jar Jar hot toy.
Yeah,
so get it on
and I also want the standalone. What happened to Biggs?
I would totally watch that, like a conspiracy, like making a murderer.
Like a Netflix show. Yeah, making
a Jar Jar.
Yeah. Remember to subscribe, like, and comment, and I will see you guys later.
Yeah. Bye bye.